It's raining tacos. What's up, Rick? Antonio, what's up? Saludos. I wish I knew Spanish, honestly. I wish I knew another language, actually. I did take 7 years of Spanish in school, but it just did not take. Let's see here. Just getting set up, guys. Let's see. Let's turn this on. Save. OG, what's up? You fucking softball, what's up? Let's go. Dude, I hope you guys have some good questions to ask about raids, man. Hopefully I'll be able to answer anything that you guys got. We will see. Let's see how we do here. Rewards preview? Sure. Well, yeah, I mean, I can show you a video of what we did yesterday. The rewards look great. I mean, they're posted on the Kabam forums what the rewards are. They don't look bad. They I mean, quite a bit of 7-star shards, rank up materials. It looks pretty good. It is here. Let me make sure that I send this over. It's going to take place over like 5 days, but it's a coordination nightmare. So if you are in an alliance that has really bad coordination, even past AQ and AW and stuff like that, if you have bad coordination between the three of you, especially the three of you taking the center, right, or left path, it's not going to be fun. So just warning. Yeah, so it's going to be a coordination nightmare. And I think for like the top alliances, it's not going to be a huge problem. But if you're like mid tier or low tier, and you're not online all the time, or if you're not on some sort of chat service to coordinate with your partner, and there's really no way to in game notify the people on your path that it's their turn. There's really no way to do that, and you really have got to. You've got to communicate between the other two people to make sure that it's their turn to go. And we'll show. It'll make more sense when we go into the actual raid map, and we'll show you. So last night I did raids with Slayer and with Captain 007, and we were the threesome. We were going straight up the middle, and it's 4 bosses total for the entire week. And we were working focused. I mean, we were on our phones for over an hour, and we made it through 1.5 bosses out of the 4. 1.5. So, and it was like, okay, I'm done with my fight. Now, Captain, it's your turn. And now after Captain, it was Slayer. It was his turn. And then after Slayer was done, it was my turn. And we did that for an hour. And so each of us did like a 3-minute fight. And it was just rotating. It felt like a grind, but again, we were trying to take care of it all in one day, and we have like 5 days to take care of raids. So, yeah, Rick, if you guys aren't coordinated with one another, it's not going to be a fun time. How different is it from the lowest level to mid level to the highest level? I mean, OG. I mean, so what do you mean? The lowest level to mid level to the highest level? To me, there's only one level, and I think it's going to be like the difficulty of the map is going to be based upon the alliance prestige, just like AQ. I'm assuming. It's tough, dude. OG, you'll see. We'll go into it and we'll do a fight, and it's it's not easy. I took in yesterday. I took in a 7-star rank 2 max sig Black Panther, and it was not easy. Like AQ has different maps. Does Raids have different maps? We can check it out. I don't know. I don't know if they have different maps. I don't think that they do. I think it's just one map, and then the power of the bosses are going to be scaled to what the overall alliance prestige is. I believe that's the way it works. I don't think that there's multiple maps, but we'll try it. All right, so it's been 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and get started, and I'll step you guys through what you need to do and what you need to focus on. There is some strategy with regards to it, and we'll talk about that. All right, so okay, so let's go into raids. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go into the same alliance quest, and during the raid week, it's going to say raid map. So you got 3 battle groups, 1, 2, and 3. There's 10 people per battle group. There are 3 major paths. There's the right, left, and center. There's going to be 3 alliance BG members in each one of those paths. One person is going to be held for backup, or however the alliance or battle group assigns that 10th person. But all right, so you click on begin now. In my alliance on the CCP server, we're only doing 1 BG. Hey Chris, what's up, brother? Yeah, Raids is in beta. Yeah, we got it yesterday, and today was the first day we were allowed to actually live stream it. So we can show you guys and answer any questions that you guys got. Yeah, hopefully we'll be back up. Yeah. All right, so it looks just like AQ. You join the battle group you're assigned to. All right, now, before you join Raids, in your battle group, you need to assign, you got an assault, Vanguard, Tactician. There needs to be 3 assault, 3 Vanguard, 3 Tactician, and each major path, right, left, or center, are going to have 1 of each: 1 assault, 1 Vanguard, 1 Tactician, and you need to decide that based upon the strength of that person's roster, where they're going to sit. Sorry, guys. Let me get back to the chat here. All right. So I'm in my battle group right now. I'm assigned the middle path, and I'm an assault. All right, so you can click up here on the assault tab here, and it'll identify via the little icons next to the champions what champions are assigned to either assault, Vanguard, or Tactician. So with me being assault, I can only take the guys that are identified by a fist. You can also go down here, and I think this is actually a better way to do it. You can sort the tags based upon what champs you want to show. So I'm assault, so I'm going to click assault. I'm going to confirm that. All right, so these champions right here are the only ones that you can bring in to raids under the assault tag. It's not a whole lot. It's actually it's very very restrictive. So how many we got here? We got 20 different champs, give or take. Let's see. There's 15 champions in the assault tag. And you can only bring 1 champion to raids. That's it. How many points do you think Gallon is going to go for in the arena? Donut, I have no idea, dude. I am the worst person in this entire community to ask anything about arena. I do not do arena. It is the worst. But good luck to you, brother, in getting that. All right, so anyway, so back to raids. So I'm going to pick Black Panther, and you guys are going to see why I'm going to pick Black Panther. I would love to pick Domino, but for some reason my Domino is frozen. I can't bring her in. But Black Panther is a great second. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. 50 million, yeah. All right, so before we join, I'm going to show you. We're going to preview the map. All right, so here it is. We've got the left, middle, and right side path. You can see my boys have already joined, and I think, have they already fought? I think they may have already fought, but there's an easy way to check that. All right, so we got Captain and Slayer. They've already joined. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look. So my first champ or first boss I have to take is King. My second one is Maestro, and the third one is Thanos. King is definitely the easiest boss on this entire map. Definitely the easiest. Yeah, respect. Maestro sucks. He is the worst boss on this entire map. He absolutely sucks. But King is the easiest. So you can see here on the left, middle, and right, the three champs of King, Maestro, and Thanos. They alternate, and it's a different order on each one of the paths. For your alliance's strongest threesome, you want to make sure that they hit the path with Maestro at the very end, as the third boss, and that would be over here on the right, or on the left, excuse me. And that's because the strongest team, their chance of getting through Maestro is going to be, you're going to have the best chance of doing that. The weakest threesome that you guys have in your battle group, you want to make sure that King is the last boss on the path. It'll make it so much easier because King is definitely the easiest boss here. Now, each one of the bosses between King, Maestro, and Thanos have different missions that you're going to have to accomplish. So let's go to King first. So the King mission, in order to get roll charges for the Assault Tactician and Vanguard, you have to, for King, you have to alternate your combo enders. So you have to end with a light, then you got to end with a medium, end with a light, and when you do that, then you build up your roll forces, and then you get roll charges depending on how well you do in each one of those. The assault roll, when it accomplishes those missions on each of the boss, the assault roll builds charges for Vanguard. The Vanguard roll. Vanguard roll builds charges for who are the other ones? Vanguard Tactician. Tactician builds charges for assault. So it's you got to make sure that every single person goes into the fight, does the best that they can, and builds more charges to help you out. So it's very cooperative. If let's say, if I have 0 charges as an assault guy, 0 charges, then the damage that I'm dealing to this boss is so minuscule, you'll go 3 minutes without taking off a percentage of health, and you guys will see that real soon. If any of the rolls struggles in building enough charges for the rolls for the next player to go, that next player to go is going to have a very, very difficult time. And hopefully we'll all be able to explain a little bit better as we go into the fight. Anyway, so there's King. Now, when you go to Maestro, Maestro has a different mission. And Maestro, the reason why Maestro is so difficult is that the special one. Dexing the special one is probably the hardest to do of any of the bosses that you're going to meet in raids. If you get clipped by that third blast of the special one, you'll degen like crazy. You mostly, the mission that you want to do with Maestro is you have to attack or punish his heavy or punish a special after dexing it. Usually what you want to do is you can try to bait out the heavies as much as possible, and then push them to special 2 to bait out the special 2 and then punish the special 2. Very, very difficult. Maestro sucks. I don't think we'll be able to show him tonight because we're not going to be able to get up to Maestro. Let's see. Hey, Trevor, what's up, man? I don't know if we have the strongest team in RBG. Yeah, I mean, we're all pretty strong, Trev. Trevor's one of our officers for Battleground, or for our alliance. So he knows how strong we are. Tried to balance them. Yeah. It's going to be interesting. Now, I'll also say that I have only been assault. I've only played raids once, and that was yesterday. Today is a new day, and so I'm not by far the expert, but I have a pretty good understanding of what the process looks like. Now, Thanos is a beefy guy. You're going to get multiple missions. There's 3 missions that you have to accomplish. One is dodge a hit. The next one is intercept, and the next one is block. Now, when you say block, you can just parry, and that counts as a block. If it goes to shit, it's on me since you made the teams. Well, I've got PWF in my team, so I think we'll be all right. What's up, AM Frico? Hey, Captain. All right, hey, so Captain's on my team here. I'll let you know when I'm going to do my run real quick, Captain, and then you guys will see the coordination. Hopefully, Slayer's on too, and we can show you guys the rotation, show what it looks like. Now, these boxes here, everybody gets the boxes after you beat a boss. The rewards are pretty spicy. Again, yesterday we only made it through the first two, but yeah. All right, how's the block damage? Oh, thank you, Rick, for bringing that up. And Captain's on; he can back this up. For the bosses, after a certain amount of time, I want to say it's every 5 seconds or maybe every 10 or 20 seconds. I can't remember which one it is. Maybe it shows here. We'll pull it up. They gain puncture every 20 seconds. So they get a pierce charge on them every 20 seconds, and these pierces are no joke. They will wreck you. The block damage that you will take if you try to bait out those heavies, or if you take a hit into the block, I mean, it is potent. So it's not good. How many revives do you get for the Fiesta? So Paul, I don't know the for sure answer. They've been giving us 20 revives a day. I don't know if that's the number. It's not like when you revive a champ that you only get 20% health. You actually get full health for the champ when you put a revive in. Yeah, and for King, and you guys will see, we'll go through the entire 3 minutes of the King fight. And I'm not going to take any damage. And after three minutes elapses, you can only take off 10% of health on that champion for those early fights against those bosses. You're going to time out. And for those first fights, it's going to be like maybe I'll do 1% damage or 2%. And after you build up and ramp up your champs, and after everybody gets at least those 15 roll charges, you'll start seeing a lot more damage. But again, you can only do 10% damage against the boss or the champ, and then they just go nuclear, and it just gets messy. Yeah, the block damage sucks, like seriously. No. It's gonna be it's 4 bosses over the entire raid week. But Trius, you'll see it's going to take all week to get through all 4. It's going to be pretty insane. All right. So before we move on, are there any questions before I actually join? Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and join this, and it's great that the captain's on here. All right. So again, it takes 180 tickets. I've chosen Black Panther. We're going to begin quest. Yeah, the revives are 100%. The revives are 100%. Yeah, you guys will see. Yep. All right. So here we go. So you get this nice little scene here. Okay, Ultron mission objective. Attackers must alternate their special attacks. Each time one is done successfully, gain a raid fervor. At 50 raid fervor, complete the mission and gain a roll charge. So that's the first mission objectives. All right. So for King, it's the same thing. For Maestro, it's punish the heavy or special attacks, which blows. Maestro sucks. All right. So we are the middle path. And we are Assault, so we've got to make sure we go down the correct path. So Assault is the fist here. And then you're going to get some bonus buffs for the Assault roll. Let's see. Glor, you asked where did we get the tickets from typically? You'll get a number of them from AQ when your alliance does AQ, or you can buy them with in-game currency. You can do it units, and then there's some other in-game currency, loyalty, glory, whatever. Let's see, Trevor, is there an order you have to attack in? So Trev, at the beginning, I would say there is. You see, yesterday, me, Captain Slayer, we did Assault, Tactician, Vanguard. Assault, Tactician, Vanguard. Because the Assault gives roll charges to Tactician or to the Vanguard. So Assault, Vanguard, Tactician. Assault gives roll charges to the Vanguard. Vanguard gives roll charges to the Tactician. Tactician gives roll charges to Assault. So when you're ramping up and starting to build up, you definitely want to follow an order. The more roll charges you have, the more damage you'll do against the boss. So yeah, so there will be a order you have to do. All right. So I'm choosing Assault. I'm taking Black Panther in here. Now Black Panther is a damage over time guy, so I'm going to do damage over time Assault boost, which is increase any raid fervor gained from missions by 6 for each debilitate or damaging effect active on the defender. So any sort of like bleeds or whatever. Intercepting the defender inflicts 25% debilitate debuff for 45 seconds. Max Dex 5. Refresh these debilitates instead. Additionally, attacks deal 40% of the damage recently dealt as a burst of direct damage for each debuff on the defender. Okay, noted. Let's see. Prowess Ender. Increase any raid fervor gained from missions by 6 for each prowess active on the attacker. So this would be for like Magneto is an assault attacker. And then the last one, you can choose Crit Crusher, increase raid fervor for gained from missions by 6 for each precision active on the attacker. Punishing defenders, special heavy attacks, grants attacker a position passive, increasing critical rating by 40%, critical rate damage by 80%. So for Black Panther, I mean, that would be good too. But we're gonna go dot damage over time for this guy. All right, so we confirm selection. I'm Assault boosted. All right, so now I'm ready to go. All right, so let's go up to the boss. Faust. It's just so damn technical. They could have made this like Rift Raids and Mirrorverse, which are way better, but no one probably knows what I'm talking about. I played Mirrorverse, man. Yeah, this is a lot more complicated. I'm sure we'll get used to it after months go by. Wouldn't Mags destroy Ultron or stun immune? Could, but the problem is, yeah, I mean, 6-star rank 5 Mags. The block damage. Well, yeah, I've just the thing that worried me was taking Maestro with Mags. You're gonna get like some crazy block damage on that. But anyway, okay, so here's King. Let's go to King. All right, so now we got to see. Okay, so here are the roll charges that are currently on King. Assault has 1. Vanguard has 1. So we don't have any Tactician on there. So I'm going to go and I'm going to build up roll charges for Vanguard. All right, and the missions that I have to do are alternate combat winners between light and medium. Yeah, and you can only do 10% damage on this guy. All right, so let's take this guy. And you definitely want to bait out the special ones. All right, so that's it. That's King. King is the easiest boss out here, and all it is just baiting out special ones. It is okay. So you guys see here. So Captain is our tactician, or Vanguard, and Captain has gone in as soon as I've gone, and we can look at the charges now. So I built 7 Vanguard roll charges for him by doing the medium light alternating. Yeah. So again, Trevor, King is simple. King is the simplest fight out here, and that's why you want to put the weaker team, the weaker threesome, when King is the last fight, because they do build up on power and damage and everything. So it's King is definitely the easiest. Maestro sucks, and you guys can see in that. I mean, right now we're not doing any damage. Now there can be a maximum of 15 roll charges built up between the 3 assault, vanguard, and tactician. 15 total. Once you hit 15, especially for King, getting 10% off takes a minute. I mean, the time goes by like wicked quick. So you just got to focus on building up those roll charges. And if you choose the wrong champ or bring the wrong champ into the fight, and it makes it really, really difficult to build up those roll charges with that champ, you're just the entire threesome is just not going to have fun. Culling final King side. Hey, I'm all for it, Paul. You and me, man. Trevor gets Maestro. Yeah, it sucks. All right, so Captain is down, or he's finished. Let's see what the roll charges look like now. All right, so Captain was able to build up 7 charges for the tactician. So now we have 7 each. So now it's Slayer's turn. So we've got a message to Slayer saying, "Hey Slayer, we're done with our turn. It is now your turn to go." So it's that coordination, because when Slayer goes, he'll build up roll charges as a tactician for the assault roll, which is me. And if he can build up more assault charges, then it'll make it much easier, and we'll be able to take down the boss much faster. Now, you see, at the end of the 3 minutes, you die. It's 100% you're dead. And then you got to revive your champ. Now, you should have enough revives built up or given to you so that you can make it through at least a day. So I'm going to use it. My Black Panther is now 100% health. Let's see, Trevor. I did the same. Team 1 was my team, and it looked like Maestro was the last on the side. Yeah, it's something to think about, guys. Definitely, who takes what team you have take the hardest side. There's definitely a difference. Does this seem like fun to anyone? Hey, so Niraj, maybe it is. We really haven't done a raid yet as an alliance. And again, it's like 5 days, and maybe it'll become, fun coordinating, talking with your alliance. Trying to do it all in one day is not fun. Not fun at all. A lot of back and forth, very line chat, Discord heavy chat engagement for sure. Definitely, Faust. Definitely, that's my feeling. Rewards are pretty decent. I do like them. Hey, what's up, Jay Will? Yeah, the rewards are pretty good, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the overall community feel about it is. Time zones are going to be an issue too, so your battle group is going to have to definitely make sure they coordinate that, so everybody is on the same page and able to talk to one another. Yeah, Revolt, what's up, bro? What else? What else do you guys want to talk about? What other questions you guys have? I can show you. So we've done all 3. And Captain, forgive me. I mean, I can go back in again, right? I mean, it's the roll charges are all even now. So I mean, it's officially my turn again. So we can go back in and show it. What happens if you do not go in order? You do not want to do that. You want to do you want to follow the order of Assault, Vanguard, Tactician. Now, who you start with doesn't matter. It can be Tactician, Assault, Vanguard, Vanguard, Tactician, Assault. But you definitely want to go in that order. Let's see. You might not do the best damage, but yeah, you can go again. Yeah, I'm going to go again, and we'll show you. So now I have 7 tactical charges built up, so we can try it again. All right. All right, so I'm fully healed up. Again, so I'm trying to build up more tactical charges for Vanguard. Yeah, that was one of the comments we made, Faust, is that there's got to be some way to tag or inform the person playing next in line, show who's next. That would be awesome. Another feedback I'm going to give them too, and you can't really see it here, but you'll see it in the next 2 fights, or when you actually do it. The pierce damage is terrible. They really need to tone that down. All right, so let's do it again. It's nice they have the little call out too for which combo you have to do. And you guys can see that the damage is starting to go up too, with more charges that you have. Let's throw a special 3 just for fun. All right, so now Vanguard should be totally built up to 15. I'm hoping. I'm thinking. All right, so Captain's back in. All right, so Vanguard has 13. So they're almost fully ramped up. Wait, you said Assault, Tactician, Vanguard. No, it goes Assault, Vanguard, Tactician. Assault, Vanguard, Tactician. In any order. So you can start with Vanguard, Tactician, then Assault, or Tactician, Assault, Vanguard. It has to be in that order. You should be locking in Black Panther's charges when at 15 parry heavy. Hey, dude, Faust. So all I'm trying to do And when you're doing the ramp up, all you're trying to do is just accomplish the missions, as many as you can, as fast as you can, because that's going to help out your next champion. Once you're fully ramped up, then you don't give a shit about accomplishing any missions, and you can just start playing them more optimally. No special or relic. Why? So again, exact same thing. Respect. So the entire focus during the ramp up phase needs to be accomplishing missions. Your total focus. Once you're all fully ramped up and you're doing some like serious damage, then start using relics, special damage, freaking intercepting, locking in those precisions, doing all that shit. But during the ramp up phase, you want to make sure that you accomplish those missions as much as possible. And so here we go. So we got to revive again. So yesterday we made it up to Thanos. We made maybe 25% off Thanos, up the third boss here. And I ran out of revives. So we had 20 revives to use, and I think I ran out of them. But hopefully every day we'll get a refresh of revives. Yeah, you did. Yeah. So Captain went right after me, guys, and he did 10% because he had 13 Vanguard charges. So he finished and got to 100%. So now Tactician has 12 roll charges. Now we just have to wait for Slayer to come back and give me some more roll charges, and then we can just keep on going. But that's it. So it's going to be coordination. It's going to be a lot of coordination. It's going to be, we'll see if it's better than AQ. My hope is still out. Yeah, Suzuki, no problem. Yeah, 20 revives only to Thanos. Yeah, it's Faust. It's when you think about it, it takes at least 3 rounds to ramp up to get all the missions done. And then you can only do 10 at max 10% damage on each boss each turn. So you're going to need a lot of revives. And then you have champions like Maestro, where if you fight and you bait a special one, or you get a special one and you get degened, or after 60 seconds he has 3 pierce charges, you are dead. And so you're lucky to get 5% off a turn. And then you get up to Thanos, and Thanos isn't a hard boss. It isn't difficult except for the pierce damage and the block damage, but he is so beefy. Has so much health. So, man, I'm telling you, I think the 3 of us, we got down maybe 20% of Thanos. One of the big problems was the champion that Slayer brought in to use against Thanos. I think he brought Kushala. He wasn't able to accomplish the missions against Thanos with Kushala. And so I had 0. I had maybe 0 or 1 roll charges available to me. So I was doing 0 damage. So yeah. I don't know how many. I don't know what the prices of the revives are going to be. Whether or not how much they're going to cost, I don't know. Manuel, it maybe it's going to be fun, dude. I mean, this is our first time trying it. This is my second day. I don't know if it's going to be better than AQ. I think it's going to definitely make me a lot closer with Paul and whoever else is on my team, my threesome, because we're going to be talking a lot. But we'll see. And it's going to be interesting to see what the strategies are, like who are the best champions to bring into this out of the available pools. I haven't tried anybody else other than Black Panther. I would love to do Domino, but we'll see. Kushala was tag champ, and yeah, he wasn't getting any charges. I don't know what was going on. I didn't get to see Slayer's videos. I know he's going to be putting out a video pretty soon, so I'd love to see what his issues were with Thanos. But we'll have to see. Let's see. They removed AQ links to reduce coordination, but this means I need to get a hold of 2 others to play AQ with you. That's right. That's exactly right. It is for dedicated players. Kabam said it. Well, I mean, Suzuki, we're definitely going to see how dedicated the fan base is, or the player base is, to see how difficult these are to complete. Again, yesterday we didn't even complete it. We got Hanford for a third. Oh, fuck. Hanford's Brit. That's going to be great. Dedicated AQ players. Yeah. So anyway, guys, that's it. that's the that's raids. Um, we'll see. No, so Manuel, what I think we have to do, and Captain, if you're on, correct me if I'm wrong, but you have, I believe, the entire week, the fourth week of AQ, the entire week in order to get up through all 4 bosses. So, yeah, so they reset raids for us today. So all the work that we had done yesterday got reset to today. Yeah, Manuel, it's interesting, man. And just hit me up in chat, man, and if you have any questions. Yeah, 1 map over the period of 7 days. Yeah, thanks, Captain. And then I didn't even talk about the final boss here, Ultron. So I mean, we didn't even get to Ultron. I haven't even played against him. Yeah, Faust. We did yesterday. So Captain Slayer and I took down Kang all at once. It took like 30, 45 minutes, and then we went up through the Maestro, and it just was so frustrating. Yeah, yeah. Kang's not that. I'm telling you, he's the easiest one here. What else you guys got? How does it work for the rewards? Do you have to complete the map 100% to get the rewards? I think there's a completion and an exploration part of it. But again, I mean, I would hate to take this link node against Ultron. That link just sucks. You just take degen damage if it's linked. Yeah, Manuel, it took 30 minutes for the first boss. Yeah, it's just that coordination, right? I mean, each guy has 3 minutes to go to fight, take off 10%, and it just takes 30 minutes. Yeah, and after you take off 10%, I mean, they go nuclear and they go special 3, unblockable, unstoppable. So there's nothing you can do. Let's say you play like MSD, would it take 20 minutes of playtime together? I mean, Kabam put in certain gates, man. You're not going to be able to nuke through it like you can AQ. Hey, Yusafa, can you ask MSD when he's going to solo that king? Let's see. Assault gives to Vanguard, who gives to Tactician. That's right, Ricochet. That's right. Yusafa, can I borrow your 7-star king? I'll give him back. You know, J-Will, I was thinking about R2 and him. I haven't done it yet. His damage is kind of lackluster. I'm not gonna do it. Oh, hey, by the way, check out my shirt. I'm wearing my B McG sweatshirt here. If you guys are not subscribed to B McG, go do it. All right. Anything else, guys? Anything you guys want to see? If Slayer were on, which he probably isn't, he's probably in dinner or something like that. We could go through it, but there's not a whole lot we're going to see. I mean, the only thing I could show you is Maestro. I could show you a quick. I could show you a quick video of what happens with Maestro. Let's see if I can do that. I recorded all of my. I think I used 18. I think Captain used 18. I think Slayer used 18 yesterday too. Let's see here. I'll show you what happens with Maestro. Let's see. Open up my player here. All right, here we go. Let's get to a Maestro fight. All right, here we go. All right, so I took the first Maestro fight. So here, you guys will be able to see how difficult he is. And it's the Pierce that's going to kill you, and the SP1s are going to absolutely wreck you. And again, you have to punish his heavy or a special to get those mission charges. And you can see the icons above my name. So that little fist with the fire or whatever, those are the points you get for punishing a heavy or a special there. And you got to get up to 50 to get a roll charge for Vanguard. And you can see Vanguard currently has 2. All right, you can see that Maestro is starting to get his Pierce buffs up. And you can also see I am not doing any damage against him whatsoever because I have no charges. I was the first fight. All right, so I'm going to take some degen here. Yeah, everybody's got to get really good at dexing his special one because that's just going to kill people. All right, he's got 2 Pierce charges. He has 3 Pierce charges now. So any damage I'm going to take into block is just going to be bad. I'm going to take some more degen here. All right, and I'm dead. I was able to build up 4 mission charges, roll charges for Vanguard. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can... Let me get a later fight where I have more. All right, so I have a few more charges here. So I'm actually going to be doing some damage here. I don't think for Maestro I ever made it to 10%. I don't think anybody made it for 10%. It's difficult, Trev. It's rough. Would be nice if any YouTuber could make a list of which champs would work and which don't. I agree. How many revives? Yeah, so I used like 18, 19. I do think it needs to be tweaked. I think the block penetration and the pierce, they need to dial that down a little bit. It'd be nice for that. But again, so I would say I play pretty high tier, and I have for the past few years, and I am just getting wrecked. Not to say I'm the best player out there, but I'm not terrible. So you have 5 minutes to fight, and then 2 others to wait for their turn. So you wait 10 minutes to fight. Well, 3 minutes to fight, manual. 30% per run combined. If you are totally ramped up. Block damage. Yeah. What? Yeah, and that's another thing too, manual. I mean, so I'm bringing a 7-star rank 2 Max Sig Black Panther into this. What if somebody wants to do raids with the 6-star? 6-star rank 4. I mean, it's just the block pin is just going to be absolutely freaking terrible. RW, I did open up some bullseye crystals. I didn't get them. Oh, this is interesting too. So this is a very interesting fight. Did you guys just miss it? Or did I miss it here? Yeah, okay, so this is the fight. And I'm actually going to... Let's rewatch this, guys. Rewatch this fight and look at the furies of Maestro, and tell me what caused all those furies. Look, he just goes straight up to 37 furies for some reason. I have no idea why he did that. Is that in his kit or what? It's terrible. It's absolutely, yeah, the block pin is just absolutely terrible. And then if you guys want to see, so this is, all right, so this is Thanos. So this is what the Thanos fight looks like. Hey, what's up, Mike? Now the Thanos fight, the missions are, you got a block hit, dodge hit, or intercept the opponent. The good thing about Thanos is he's, in my case, in my opinion, he was extremely aggressive. So getting the intercepts were no problem. Yeah, that's the old Maestro. That's the old Maestro. It's the one that's not cosmic. All right, so to do Thanos, you have to do the dodge hit, block hit, or intercept. And the very first fight that I did against Thanos, I didn't see the icon above Thanos. But if you look at the icon above Thanos, you can determine what mission you have to do. It's a purple icon. Let's see. So that purple icon right there is evade a hit. All right, so I evaded. Now I have to intercept the bat. All right, now I have to block a hit, the shield. And that can be just a parry. And I'm doing a terrible job of. All right, so this is the very first fight, and I had no idea what I was looking for. So I paused the fight for Thanos to see like what mission am I supposed to be doing, and so I paused the fight to see if it was actually on the pause screen, but it wasn't. It wasn't until later that I discovered the icons above above Thanos. So I still have to block or parry a hit. All right, now I have to intercept. All right, now I have to intercept again, and so it doesn't. It's not like they cycle through the missions. You could have like 3 or 4 intercepts in a row. It just kind of depends. Hey, what's up, Lefty? We're just going over little raids, brother. You think Maestro got furious based upon missing health or something? I mean, that would make sense, Paul. But yeah, it just kind of took me by surprise. You know, he was down to 4%. I was fully ramped, and for some reason, I was getting my ass handed to me in block. It was just absolutely terrible. Hey, thanks for joining the stream, guys. We're just going over little raids, answer any questions you guys got. What's up, Blade? Chris, what's up, man? That's part of his kit. All right. It's on the Maestro in Act 4. Okay, I did not know that, so that's good to know. All right, so that's that. That's the and I don't have one for Oh, dude, my stream is all acting up on me. There, wait a minute here. There we go. I don't have a fight against the Ultron. I don't know what that one's going to look like, but it shouldn't be too bad. What's up, Jakey? The block damage is terrible. Yeah. So anyway, so the first week of raids is coming up. I think it's in 4 or 5 days. I think the 15th or something like that. I don't know. So it's going to be interesting to see what the overall feedback from the community is. I'm going to reserve my complete feedback until after I get through a full cycle of it. But we'll have to see. Let's see if Slayer went. Nope, not yet. So yeah. What are the rewards in the chest? So one of them is Titan shards, and then like the first one I got like yesterday was Titan shards, or not Titan shards, but 7-star shards. I think it was. I can't remember what the rewards were. I think it was like 7,500 7-star shards, and then the second chest was it was like half a T6 tech T6 class catalyst. I don't know what's in the next one. We never made it. 7.5k. Yep. Yeah. So so the rewards aren't too bad, but again, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how everybody likes this. Anyway, all right. Unless you guys don't have any other questions, I'm gonna close the stream. I'm gonna go spend time with my wife, my 2 wonderful children. We're gonna watch TV. Actually, I think we'll watch Echo. We watched the first episode of Echo last night, which was pretty damn good, if I must say. We may watch the second episode of Echo, and go do that. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, guys. If you guys don't have any more questions, want to raid lags? Yeah, let's see. Man, I feel bad because we just had Lefty's raiders come over here, and I kind of just said goodbye. Let's go see. Let me get Lags's link here. All right, let's go raid Lags. All right, there's Lags's. Let's do hashtag Usafa raid. Let's go over there and say hi to him. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining and spending some time with me. If you have any questions with regards to raids, give me a chat online. I'll try to answer them. and we'll do it. Hey, what's up, DD? Yeah, man, we're just taking off, man. All right, guys, let's just go say hi to the lags, and I'll check you guys later.